Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a swatch video in my Hobonichi Techo. I promised a couple of videos ago that I would do swatch tests of these Mildliner packs, so today you're going to be seeing them. I only have two zebra Mildliner packs. I have the cool one as well as the warm one. I really do like all of the colors in here, but I haven't swatched them yet on the Tomo river paper yet. So this will be my first time writing and highlighting on this Hobonichi paper, and I'm super excited. I'm going to be using one of the pages in the back of the book. So this is the first half of next year's journal, and I'm just going to go to the timetable so I can write on this. So I'm planning on using this timetable as a whole like swatch test page. It already has all of these boxes laid out for me, and I know I'm not going to be using the timetable as a schedule, so I'm going to zoom you guys in and then we can start swatching some of these. Alright, so I'm going to be using this Muji pen. This is a hexagonal one that is a 0.25 tip. I'm actually not going to be using these as highlighters. I'm going to be highlighting first and then writing on top of them. I've done a little bit of research on these Mildliners and I found that they're not great highlighters. I heard these were very good for art journals because it does have a dual tip. You have the regular highlighter side on this side, and then you have a more thinner pointed side on this side, so it is ideal for coloring and drawing and stuff. So I'm going to be starting with the cool pack that I have, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and get swatching. Okay, so those are all of the swatches for the cool set. I'm going to let them dry a little bit more and then I'm going to write over top of them. Let's see the opposite side. The opposite side looks quite good. They don't really transfer or ghost really. I guess maybe the only one that ghosts a little bit is the first one, which is the red one, this one. But it's really not that much. I expected a little bit more, especially because this paper is quite thin. So those were swatches of the warm set. I also really do like these colors. I think they're going to be perfect for fall. Are these the best highlighters that I have ever used? Probably not. Don't tend to do too much highlighting, but when I do, I generally use the Crayola Super Tip markers, and that's because I find that they write really smoothly on paper, and they're just really cheap and easy. I find when I use these that they are a little bit scratchy on the paper. I guess what I'm trying to say is that they're not as wet as regular markers or highlighters. Like I said, I probably won't be using these as highlighters. I'm probably going to be using them as coloring tools. I am a little bit limited in the colors that I have, obviously, because I only have 10 of these Mildliners, but I guess using them alongside my Crayola Super Tips or pencil crayons, I think these would work. Something that I've seen a lot of people do with their Mildliners is draw a ton of illustrations, and what they really enjoy is that you can layer these markers to get a more gradient effect with them. So as you can see here in this brown swatch, and basically all of the swatches that I've done, there is a little bit more darkness or pigment at the very end of your stroke where you're pushing off the paper, and some artists really like that because you can get a good shading effect without having to switch colors. So that is another reason why I would probably use these for illustration purposes. I'm probably also going to be using these in a lot of Instagram pictures, to be honest. These are just very aesthetically pleasing. So I'm going to wrap up this quick video. I'm just going to finish writing in all of the names for these guys. Alright, so I'm going to quickly wrap up this video. Overall, I do really like using these highlighters. Probably won't use them as highlighters, more as markers and illustration tools. I do really like the color selection that you have here. I love how they're not super fluorescent, but you do get a nice shade range. Some of the colors that I am really loving at the moment is this violet color. This red is also gorgeous. I really like this gray, but I wish it was a little bit more on the cool gray side. It's a little bit warm here. I thought this brown was gorgeous when I first swatched it. I also really like the gold color and this blue. I'm going to be testing out these markers a lot more in a lot of my videos, so be sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of them. Like always, I have all of my social media links down below in the description as well. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video, and I hope it was informational for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!